Siempre te llamo de madrugada porque quería decirte que me encanta todo desde la primera vez, pero esta vez a mí me tocó perder. No es casualidad, yo lo sé. Te sucede también y estás ahí, aunque sabes que no es donde perteneces y tú lo sabes aunque no lo confieses.
Alright guys, back and I'm better. If you guys didn't know, this is the last hot seat. So, I decided to bring some fire. I decided to bring, someone very well known in the flag world down here in Miami. From South Miami Senior High, Mr. Monchi himself. How you feeling?
What's good, bro? What's up? Let me tell you, bro, I'm excited, bro. I got the invite, bro. And you feel me? I got a little tingle, bro.
Okay.
I was honored to be real with you, bro. I was honored. It was an honor.
Listen, man. These last few weeks, people have been like hitting me up, texting me. They want to be on it. They say, "Oh, people aren't bringing the fire enough. This, and that. Yada yada yada." I ignore them 90% of the time. So I already know, who I want to bring out here, and I feel like this was a perfect fit. But before we get started, the hot tea is brought to you by Delatorre Insurance, where you can find your insurance needs. Feel free to contact Mr. Devin himself at 305-773-1024. So let's start off with the traditional question. How'd you hear? I've been getting a lot of shit for asking that question lately. People have been getting on my ass about that one. And you know what? It does get boring. So, who's the most overrated player in Done Deal?
Overrated. Damn, we're going to start off rip like that? Oh, overrated, bro. That I've lined up against, that I'm like, bro, you're not what I thought at all. Damn, bro. I can't say Kevin because Kevin sucks at everything. Bro, overrated, bro. I don't know, man. I feel like the people that I want to play are all on the other conference, bro. When I got everybody that lined up, I saw.
But maybe you've seen them. But maybe you've seen them. Maybe you haven't played them like one-on-one, but like you've seen because you've refed games and stuff like that from the other conference.
Yeah. Overrated, bro. Damn, bro. I don't even know what to tell you. That I don't have any really overrated players, man.
Yeah, you have to give me a name. That's how it works around here.
Damn, Papa, I don't have an overrated player.
Anybody from like the tier 2s, tier 1s? No one. I can name you some players. We'll start off with the tier 2s. We have.
Throw some names at me.
I got you, bro. I'll help you out here. So we have Anthony, Ian, KP, Hollywood, Mark, Ricky, Pablo, Julio, Marshall, Daniel, Kevin, Jerry, Julio, Willie, Julian, Dax, Enzo, Raymet, Michael, Chris, Alfarito.
Damn,
Tommy.
Bro, I don't mean to throw up his name again, bro, but I hear his name too often, bro. Dax, man.
Dax. Well, I mean, that's perfect.
Bro. So, and I like the guy. But let me tell you the truth, bro.
Super cool guy.
It's no knock on him. It's no knock on him. But I can say it because as soon as you brought up the name, it's a guy I played twice. I've lined up twice. And as a DB, bro, he doesn't really put any fear in me, bro. And I've heard things, and everybody knocks on him. Some people say he's good, some people say he's bad, bro. But I don't know, man. I expect better of him sometimes. Like when I first lined up against him, and I was like, wow, that's it, bro.
Right.
It's
funny that you say that because I do agree. Like his name does get brought up a lot. Like last season, there was like this whole thing because he wanted to get traded from his team and this and that. So he ends up going to the Vikings with Kevin and Andy. And then that team ends up just shitting the bed for the rest of the season. So I guess he really hasn't, been a real difference maker, I would say, as of recently. So I definitely kind of see where you're coming from. Any underrated players that you've seen or you've gone against, you're like, fuck, bro, that guy doesn't get enough love as he should.
Bro, aside from me, Julio, obviously. Man. I mean, no, you're great, bro. You're
little
great.
Julio?
I can't even say. I'll say little Julio from the Chargers, man. I love that kid.
Oh my God, fuck yeah, bro.
That kid is great, bro. And the fact that he's coming back off an injury, bro, and he comes back and he doesn't even look like he's missing a step. In my opinion, he looks better, bro.
And that's, bro. He wants it. He wants it, man. He wants it, and he loves playing the game. You can't ask anything more, anything less of a player.
Bro, he does anything you ask of him, bro. Anything.
Yeah, man. I definitely agree with you on that one. I think definitely next year that guy's gonna get drafted a little bit earlier than what he got drafted this time for sure.
Yeah, man. Nah, I'm just happy he stopped all that dipping stuff, bro. Just regular flag football. Just give a nice little hit move, keep moving.
That's a good thing about Done Deal. You know,
right.
we try to prevent injuries too. So you know, no hand on the ground. You know,
dude, you stay right, bro. You stay right, man. And I think that's a great rule, man. Honestly.
that's it's funny because a lot of people have been wanting to change that and ask us and this and that. Like I'm not gonna say this to be 100% clear, but I'm always gonna vote to keep that rule in no matter what because it's you know what I'm saying? Like you could get seriously hurt. You get a knee to the face.
From the flag guarding too.
Yeah.
No. Then you got people that say it's a flag guard, and you get stepped on, all that stuff, man. Nah, man. I honestly, it happened to me where I did want to play. I felt my hand went down, and then I go, "You're down." I'm good.
So let me ask you now to kind of segue off. Like flag football, like slowly like changes a bit. I don't know how long ago it is now, but like now I heard like pitchbacks are everywhere, and now I've seen people literally like jump with the ball and stuff like that. Like, and then mind you, like
people try and hurdle people, man.
I'm old school, so like I've been playing flag for a minute. So then when I go and then I see at these tournaments and stuff, people do like all this shit. I'm like, wait. I asked my left. I'm like, is that allowed? Is that allowed? And they're like, yeah, you could freaking jump and stuff like that. So how do you feel about the game right now and all those changes and how it is and all that?
Dude, let me tell you, as a defensive player, it sucks. It sucks, bro. It sucks because it makes our job 20 times harder. But you already have to cover the receiver, and then as soon as you cover the guy, if you're, let's say the receiver catches the ball on the other side of the field, it's not even your guy, right? It's the other guy. If you're not watching your guy, your dude's taking off to go catch a pitch. Bro, one little play, one little move, a quick pitch, and they're gone down the field. Like, dude, it benefits the offense in a game where, you know, they already have the upper hand, man. It's crazy, dude.
They always benefit, and doesn't matter the sport. I feel like the offense is in every sport, in professionally, not professionally. There's always advantages and more advantages to it. That's why, like, another reason why we don't like to do motion, because we don't want to give the offense another advantage. You know, imagine having, you know, you're playing man and you have to, you know, chase the guy completely around, and the people that don't really play flag often, they don't really know what to do in those situations, you know, like they're not used to it. But yeah, it's definitely a different mindset. So let's go to maybe a few months back, a year back. I'm not sure about the timeline, but you got cut from 305. What happened there?
Oof, bro. Oof. Let's start off hot. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, I played with 305. I played with Peaky, bro. I'll say on and off every now and then since I was about, I'll say 17, 18, bro.
Wow.
And then finally, you know, we got into Top Gun. You know, we didn't play on the same team. Eric actually went to college where, you know, he got serious, of course. He got D1. He was over there in Eastern Illinois. He went back to, I think, to work over there. And then they needed a guy, and I was free. So I told him, I was like, hey, what's up, bro? You know, throw me on. I spoke to Peaky, and immediately he said, you know, come on, we got space for you. So I played with him a good 2 years. And then, bro, you know, it is what it is. But everything starts off good. Everything goes good for a while. But, you know, you get to a point where, you know, some people have enough of each other. And, you know, I felt like it was kind of a mutual agreement. You know, what sucks about it, since we're on the hot seat, let's just go out and say it. You feel me? Worst part is I got cut from 305 only because I didn't get time to talk to Peaky and really, you know, come forward and, you know, part ways the way I wanted to. I wanted to come forward and say, look, bro, this is, you know, I'm not feeling, you know, comfortable no more. We were actually at Panama City. And I was sitting down after the tournament. The tournament went like shit, bro. We got blown out in the playoffs.
Yeah, I heard you guys play like dog water.
Bro, we got blown out in the playoffs by some Texas team, 40-something to like 14. Like, blew us out the water. Like, we couldn't stop nobody, bro. Nobody.
Jeez.
And, bro, me and Chris Dominguez, after the game, are hearing that on the sideline the whole time, you know, Peaky's criticizing us, you know, talking shit. You guys can't stop nobody. You guys can't do nobody. Dude, let me tell you, when you go out of like the state, bro, and you go to these big tournaments, bro, these guys, bro, they're horses. Every team has horses.
Right.
So, bro, you run into a team that's hot, bro, and it's, you know, you can do everything you can, bro, but they just, you know, some guys just they're better than you that day. You feel me? We had a great team. It was me, Chink, and Chris, but, dude, we couldn't stop a soul that game. You know, I think Chris actually pulled himself and threw Peaky in the game at safety because he's like, dude, I can't. But then after the game, the worst part is after a bad performance, that he's talking shit, you know, saying we couldn't stop him, but he couldn't do nothing. So after the tournament, I went out to eat actually with some Swoosh guys. You know, Louis Saturi, Johan, Big Johan. Devin, the Torre was there. There's a couple guys. Baca was there, and a couple drinks in. It is what it is. And I said how I felt about 305. I had fun. I've been there for a while. We lost our quarterback, and dude, I felt like 305 turned into a job, like legit, bro. I felt like I was going to work, like instead of going to play flag football with my boys. And I said, exactly how I felt. I didn't like the way Piki was. I love Piki; he's a great player, but he's not a good captain. He's not. He criticizes you. He belittles you a little bit, and that's how I felt. And me and Chris didn't like that, so we're gonna after on a trip back to Miami, we were just gonna speak to Piki and be like, this is how we feel. We wanna, cut ways. Do our own thing. And dude, I don't even think we made it back to Miami. I think maybe we got to the airport, maybe waited like 2 hours. Yeah. And Piki sends us a text. Piki sends us a text that, hey, I heard through the grapevines, you don't have good things to say about the team. You don't want to be with the team no more. So, we had a good run. He told me, sure, we had a good run. I appreciate your time with us, whatever. But, we're going to go our separate ways.
Wow.
So then off rip, I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, who said something?
Right. That's what I was going to ask you.
Bro, and I've asked Devin straight up. I'm like, Devin, bro, was it you? Because I don't feel like Luis Ituri, Andy Baca, or those guys will say something. I think it was either Big Johan Betancourt, or Devin, who said something, because to be real with you, at the table, it was like free agent bidding. They're trying to get the package deal of me and Chris. So, immediately they're trying to make moves, and what a coincidence, we didn't even make it back, and Piki's already like, yo, hey, I heard this and that, blah, blah, whatever, go do your thing.
Wow.
You feel me?
So,
you feel me? So it's a little childish, bro. It's a little childish. I want to do my own thing, have my own words with Piki, leave how I want to leave, and instead, I end up being cut. The quote unquote.
So you end up being cut, but then you end up going to waivers right after. You feel me? The thing about it though is, I didn't know that story. Those details never came up to me. But you were sitting at a table and you're with all these guys, and you're saying that it comes down to two people that you truly feel were the ones that spoke out. We're talking about Johan and Devin.
I told you I've asked Johan. I haven't asked Johan.
Well, you've asked both, I'm assuming, no?
I've asked Devin. I've asked Devin straight up, like, Devin, was you? Devin tells me, he swears to me it wasn't him. I don't know if Piki will come out and say who it was that told him. I don't think that's the way he is, or the way he's going to come out and, throw someone under the bus unless that person says it's okay. They want to send me a text and say, hey, it was me. Please feel free. But I don't feel like any of the other swoosh guys, Andy Baca, Luis.
They don't benefit anything from that.
I don't think they do that. Like, I can tell you, Luis was hard, trying to recruit me. I will say that, but will he go up to Piki trying to do that now? I can tell you, bro, Luis is funny, bro. I had Luis right here in my face, dude. Just come, man. Just come to our team, bro. We can do it, bro. We can do it, bro. And it was funny, bro. It was funny, but
did you ever really consider it right then and there and be like, fuck it, or
what? Jump in the swoosh?
Yeah,
man. But to be honest with you, I felt like they had too many guys, bro. And I don't feel like I want to go in there and bump someone out of their position or move someone out of somewhere they wanted to go or didn't want to be. So I don't know. I took another route. I played with another team. Actually, the team I play with now in Jacksonville, I played that same tournament. I played another division with a different team. And, bro, I like the vibe with them. And, I've been riding with them since. So it is what it is, something different.
You go back and you're saying Piki, he's not a good captain, right? So essentially in done deal, what do we call the tier ones? We call them captains, right? Obviously, it's a different scenario that we're talking about, done deal football to, travel team football. But
I'm glad.
What do you think about his success right now? Well, he hasn't won anything, so that's number one.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, he's one of the favorite teams to win this year. With the team that he has around him. So when it comes to done deal captain and travel team captain, Piki, what do you think are things that you see that you see the same and things that you see that are different?
Dude, I can tell you as a done deal captain, he's easily one of the best, bro. I can tell you because, like I said, I played with him for a while, bro. He coaches, he puts you in the right positions. You know, he tells you where the ball's gonna be. You know where the offense is gonna. You know, shit like that. Like I play defense where he said shit like, "Yo, sit in the flat. You know, watch this. It's coming. I got your back." Bro, and shit happens, and I turn around. I'm like, "Fuck." I'm like, you know, he has more knowledge than anybody there, bro. So done deal wise, I can tell you, bro, he can coach you up. You know, as long as he's not saying any slick comments, which I'm pretty sure he's not. You know, to the newer guys or lower tier guys. You know, saying nothing crazy or degrading.
Right.
You know, from what I heard, it shouldn't be too crazy, bro. But I feel when we go out of town, man, he feels like he has too much to prove. You know, he's played for a while, like anybody else, but he wants to go out there and win.
Right.
But my problem with him, bro, is you can't, you know, mention what a good player he is without mentioning his attitude, bro. And it's killer. It's killer.
Yeah, I've always heard that throughout the years, even before I met him and stuff like that, which is crazy. Everybody was telling me stuff about his attitude, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, from a done deal standpoint, like I agree with you everything you said. I definitely gotta go to one of these travel tournaments just to see what this is all about. Because I'm hearing all these stories,
Dude, it's
and then they get back to me, and then I'm like, bro, like fuck, like this is a fucking Telemundo novela. Like I want to be out there
dude,
too and fucking
it's a different energy, bro. It's like you literally go out there and you're repping your state. You know, you feel me? You're repping Miami. Like every touchdown, you know, or any interception, you know, I turn around and not because I play on 305, but I'm throwing up a 305. You feel me? Like, you know, you gotta let them know you're there. So it's a different energy, bro. Like these tournaments, I'm pretty sure it's tournaments you guys have. I haven't personally been to one yet, but they're fun. But dude, when you go out there and you see
right.
200 plus teams, it's crazy, dude.
It's nuts.
Wow.
It's nuts. Yeah, I feel you. So this last weekend, I think it was last weekend. Yeah, there was a tournament, right? So here at the hot tea, I like to do my homework a bit. I like to ask some questions. Want to educate myself because I know who you are and what you've done, but we really haven't really like talked or had much conversations and stuff like that. But I'm hearing that this last weekend, Mr. Peaky did something dirty to Petey or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe you could correct me in this if I'm wrong. Let me know. Feel free to educate me. What happened in that situation?
I'll tell you what I consider dirty, bro. We're all friends. We all play, you know, within the league, bro. We all do what I do. You know what we do. And I play defense, man. If you turn around and you hit my offense in any type of way, like I don't care who you are, how big you are, how little you are. Like if you go at my guy on offense, like that triggers me. That triggers anybody. You know, I'm a defensive guy. Like, you know, I feel like I gotta come to, you know, to the defense. Dude, and Petey caught, you know, a little out route from Lulu. And dude, in my eye, not in my eyes, dude, it was right in front of me. Biggie turned around, you know, like squared up and, you know, hit Petey. Now, Petey turned around. Petey, you know, Petey's a player. He is. Petey's been hit by, you know, bigger guys. He's probably been hit harder. But, dude, like I said, you know, that triggered me, bro. There's no reason for you to go and lower your shoulder on Petey. You know, Petey's not going to turn around. Petey doesn't have 4.4 speed, or he's not going to do something crazy that was 3-4 yards, you know, through the sideline. It's not he was going to do something crazy. But leveled Petey in. But like I said, I go to my guy's defense. I ride or die, you know, with my team. It doesn't matter if it's the first time I play with them, the last time I play with them. You know, I'm going to ride for my team. And I said a comment that was a comment 100% necessary. No, but, you know, bro, like I said, bro, playing with Peaky and Peaky off the field, in my opinion, it's two different guys, bro. On the field, bro, he can be like, it's I don't even know, it's hard to explain, bro. In those tournaments, you know, he likes to be the top dog. Bro, but it's just he says the comments, he gets under your skin, bro, and he's really good with that. That's part of his game. But I looked at him and I told him straight up, like, dude, that's why you got punched. I told him straight, you know, don't sleep. That's why you got punched, because you do shit like that. And my problem with him is that he plays the victim when he's not always the victim. He thinks everyone's always against him. It's not a coincidence that we go out of town and the referees, you know, hate him, or the referees are all against him. Or we go over here and this guy wants to fight him, you know, at another red zone tournament. It's a coincidence, this guy wants to fight him. You know, he's good at getting under people's skin, bro. And, you know, you rub up against the wrong one and they're going to say something, or they're not going to take it like everybody else. And, you know, everyone's different, bro. We had our words. We said, you know, our back and forth, you know, and, you know, he said I got emotional. It doesn't matter. It didn't matter that I was playing 305, dude. The problem was that you hit my teammate, and I'm going to say something, and I'm going to stand up because, like I said, bro, felt it was sketchy, bro. You know, we're all friends. You don't need to turn around and hit some dude in his back. And, you know, I love Petey, but Petey's almost 40 years old. You know, to come in and drop a shoulder and lower back or, you know, hit him in his back, it's not cool in my opinion, bro.
Right. Do you feel like Peaky's a dirty player?
He just, like I said, bro, he just has his moments, bro. He has his moments where he just does things and he turns around like he did nothing, bro. You know, like I said, everyone has their moments. I pushed him in a game. You know, he scored a touchdown. I pushed him. You know, everyone has their moments, dude. I just feel like with him, it's too often, bro. It's too often, and he plays a victim when, you know, he's not always a victim. It's not always a coincidence. He's in the middle of the ruckus. You know what I mean?
Right. It's interesting you say that because I always feel like I've ref some of his games and I've seen other people after I finish my game that they're refing, and then I always like hear like whispers and stuff like that, and like he always gets annoyed or he always feels like there's someone out to get him or something like that when it's honestly not like that. At least I'm only speaking done deal wise, so I could see how that could elevate itself when you go, you know, to a tournament with better competition with your actual team, how all that, you know,
Yeah,
could definitely
it's
get up there.
305. You know, he's repping his team, he's repping his brand. So
Right.
you know, he goes hard for it, bro. But I feel like when he goes out of time, bro, all that arguing, all that shit that he does, bro, it rubs the wrong way, bro. It's a bad
Okay,
image.
let's go back to Dundio now. So in your opinion, as a player, Pablo or Hollywood?
Who?
Who do you think who do you think's better?
Right, no, you
Pablo
kind of
or
broke up
Hollywood?
there. That's why you broke up there.
Oh, who do you think's better? Pablo or Hollywood?
Done deal wise? My bad. You cut off again. Done deal wise or football wise or just
Dundio.
overall? Done deal, bro. I can tell you, in my opinion, because I played with both of them now, dude, Hollywood, bro. Me and Hollywood have a fluid offense that runs, that moves, and it's, you know, I can tell you this past week that I played with Hollywood was 100 times easier than I played with Pablo.
Do you feel that Pablo was a big issue on your team? Because every single time I went and I turned around, I just hear Pablo like going at it or whatever,
Yeah.
arguing this and that, saying this and that. And then I see you on the other side, fucking like you were upset too. So I'm just like, bro, what's going on in this team? Like all this dysfunction.
Yeah, no, I did my homework on him, bro. And I talked to Jaime, I talked to Mikey. You know, I talked to all of his boys that play with him, and you know, they told me, bro, he's emotional, and they told me, you know, sometimes when he feels like he's right, and there's no changing the fact that he's right. And bro, I feel like I might have gambled a little bit on the pick, bro, but you know, in the draft, I felt like I wanted to go defense. I wanted a guy that I felt like can line up on most, you know, captains, most tier twos, well, all tier twos, and if not, you know, some captains. And bro, I felt like Pablo was the best, you know, option that I had there available, bro. But I feel that attitude and the athleticism, there was just too much of a gap, bro. I mean, me and him, we were good, you know, but we didn't click, bro. We didn't click.
So then
We were tough. We were tough to play against.
no, I mean
But
facts. I mean
yeah.
the only time I played you was obviously I don't know, you were hurt, so you couldn't even play. But I mean, on paper for sure, like defensively, you guys were fucking yoked. But brings me back to the point. What was your strategy going into the draft? Like you said, you drafted Pablo because you wanted, you know, defense. But like you're a rookie to done deal. Like what was your thought process and strategy? Because you ended up, I'm gonna be honest, you ended up with no quarterback. You ended up with no quarterback. You know.
I
So
gambled there a little bit.
I don't.
Not a little bit, a lot.
I'm gonna be honest. This is how a lot of people in Dundee are, and it's how I even thought like, fuck, this team is great defensively, but how this team is right now, you're not winning a star. You know, like that's just how I saw it.
Nah. Yeah,
You feel me? And it sucks. Like you guys had the weapons and all that, but like no quarterback. So what was your strategy going there? Like, did you fuck up? Do you think in the draft that you waited too long to not get a quarterback? Did you mess up in maybe drafting Pablo?
Yeah,
and
bro. To be honest with you, yeah, man. To be honest with you, like the trading the draft picks, man, I felt like not it was too complicated, but I didn't get any offers that I liked. But everybody was trying to dick me, trying to give me I'll trade you my tier 2 pick for tier 5 or whatever. You know how it is. So I had 2 tier 5s, but I had 2 tier 2s. Yeah. I was like, nah, I didn't want to do that. was trying to sketch me with that, like 3-4
Good
captains,
job.
Eddie's.
Good
Like,
job
oh, you
not
want to do it?
falling
I'm
for
like,
that
no,
trick.
bro, I'm good. You feel me? I'm like, nah, I'm all right. They got close. I'm not gonna lie. I had someone I was like, bro, it sounds good. And then I'm like, nah. But bro, I went, like my mind, I went defensively. Like I told you, I went with Pablo. I'm like, bro, I know you can play offense. And then, bro, I was waiting for my next pick, for my tier 3, and I'm thinking, there's gonna be more quarterbacks left. Bro, Devin's gone, Andy's gone. Bro, even I had done my homework on JD. Is it JD? No, not JD. What's his name? Bears quarterback.
Chris J.
Is it Chris J? Yeah, I done my homework on him. I asked about him, bro. But every time I had seen Chris J, he'd been in a knee brace. So I'm like, bro, I don't even know if I could trust that guy. But bro, then my next pick came around, or my tier 3, and bro, there was nobody left. Like there was no quarterback that I look at. I'm like, bro, there's nobody here that I think that can lead an offense to where I think I can win some games. So then I saw Ernie there, and I was like, bro, fuck it, let me grab Ernie and see what happens next pick. If JD, or I think JD was still there, JD or Jeremy. I'd heard about Jeremy, from Kevin. Oh, he's got the best completion rate in a done deal all-time history, 70-something%, 80%. Kevin does his little stats and numbers. So I was like, bro, whatever, he sounds, he can complete passes. That's what I need. I'm not an offensive guru where I'm gonna go run 50-yard flies or bomb down the field. I'm like, bro, I need a guy that can throw slants and give me a couple handoffs. And bro, I can tell you, next time I'm probably gonna trade around and try and move up some picks and try and grab a quarterback way earlier than I did, bro. Way earlier.
Definitely. Seeing the board is the most important thing. Obviously, like Lulu getting Raymet early like that probably messed up a lot of people's draft. Baca getting Devin, cause even though we already knew that Devin was not gonna be there with him, because in my opinion, Baca is a good quarterback in done deal. So yeah, it's definitely a very tricky situation. But next season, I'm pretty sure you'll figure it out now that you're not the rookie.
I'll figure out the defense, but no, man, I need to score points, man. And it's no knock on Jeremy, bro. Jeremy had some games where he did good, but then there was some games where, bro, he was just throwing his hat better than he was throwing the football, bro.
Oh my God, the famous hat throwing. We never want to be in that situation where if he actually makes contact with the ball, but what's gonna happen?
I love the guy, bro, but I told Shit, I'm like, bro, if you throw that fucking hat one more time, bro, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit, bro. I'm like, don't throw that fucking hat, because that pisses me off that the fucking team scores. I'm like, stop throwing the fucking hat. Like, fuck.
Right.
That shit would get me hot.
Yeah, I think
like, dude, we're already losing. Don't throw your fucking hat. You look dumb.
Done deal. The first to 4 touchdowns is a big thing. That's why that's why getting the ball first is important. That's why offense is important. But the way I see it is, if your offense is good enough, you get 2 stops a game. That's incredible too. 2 stops a game is a key. But I'm seeing a lot of games not going up to 4 points.
We're getting stops.
Yeah, a lot of games are not going up to 4 points this season.
Yeah, but that was our problem. Our problem was we get stops, bro. Then we get back on offense, and it's like, fuck, we can't even get a first down. You feel me? I was like, shit, I'm exhausted for no reason.
Okay, so obviously we know the teams that are quote unquote not as good or not in a good spot. Like we have the Bengals. The Buccaneers have a good team now, but it's gonna be tough for them to make the playoffs. Aside from other teams, from the top of your brain, there's a few teams that are in playoff contention, right? That are whether in the playoffs or have a chance to make the playoffs. Out of those teams, which do you think like, bro, like I'm not even worried about this team. Like if I play them, like they suck. Like I'm not worried about this team. What team would you
week
think?
4, just in general on my side.
Just in general, the whole league.
The whole league, bro. I can tell you, obviously, I was not afraid of the Bengals. The Bengals didn't put no fear in me.
Yeah, but they're pretty much out.
The Raiders, man.
The Raiders. There you go.
No, man. I think the most overrated team, in my opinion, bro, was the Raiders, man. Everybody was so high on Matt coming in and Matt making such a difference. And dude, I saw they went 3-1. I was like, they only lost to us. I was like, what? Like, bro, in my opinion, I mean, that team is you have to stop Lewis, bro. You have to stop Lewis. I mean, Lewis is gonna get his touches. Bro. He's a great fucking receiver.
You were the team that beat the Raiders last week?
Bro.
Wow.
Yeah, man, they went 3-1, and even I was surprised. I was like, we not surprised because, like I said, we did a thing, played way better than we did every other week, with those couple of changes I made. But dude, I saw 3-1. I was like, they went 3-1.
I feel you.
Like, in my head, I was a little surprised, bro.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, I feel like Matt, on defense is not. I mean, he probably makes a little more of a difference than Tommy, but I played them twice, and bro, I think Tommy pulled my flag 3-4 times, and Matt maybe pulled my flag like once. Maybe I was running past Matt, so
Damn.
I don't know. I was a little confused there. I was a little confused on that one.
So you picked the Raiders for that situation. So in your opinion, what team do you think can win it all? Like, who do you think is a top team?
Damn, dude. On my side, bro, I love your team, man. That Andy Baca to Jaime connection is just,
Bro, it's
dude. You
poetry.
need to stop them. You need to
It's
stop them, and they might just go 4 straight drives and just score on you if
I'm
they have a full team.
I
You
feel
guys were 4 strong
bad
this
for what's
past week,
gonna
right?
happen this week with like them. Like Hyman might low key lead in some categories while missing a whole week. That's crazy.
Dude, Jaime is a machine, bro. If you can compare Jaime to an NFL player, bro, it's Antonio Brown, bro. He's gonna get his
Bro,
touches, he's gonna get his catches, he's gonna get his
bro,
targets, and he's
dude,
gonna
his
score, bro.
attitude is the
It's just
fucking
trying your
best
best to
too,
limit
bro.
him.
His attitude is the best too,
Yeah,
bro.
we got this. We're good, Bree. We good, Bree. We good,
Yeah,
Bree. Come on. Hey,
love
come
playing
on,
with
man.
that
Line it
guy.
up, Bree. We're good. We good. We good. Like, bro, that guy, I'll line up with that guy any day of the week, bro. That guy to your team, like, man, I was pissed. I was like, fuck. I was like, Jaime. I was like, shit. When I saw like Pat drop, I was like, damn, Pat dropped. Like, obviously it sucks. We all love Pat. But in my head, I'm like, damn, bro, who are they gonna come in, bro? And I saw Jaime, and I was like, fuck. I was like, bro, he's
It's
on our
funny.
side. I was like,
There's a
shit.
few players that got rejected before that. Apparently they were like too good or whatever this case may be. But Baca was adamant. He was like
They must have been really good, bro.
Yeah. So
Dude, Jaime's a stud, bro.
out of all the captains in done deal right now, who are you not worried about covering? Like they're they're getting locked down every single time you line up versus them.
Dude, I can tell you, I wish I'm bringing it back up because he brought it up, man, before the season even started, man. Let me tell you, I was so mad when Marshall got to the other side of the freaking bracket, bro.
Oh,
I was
man.
so mad, bro. I was gonna
I heard you
lock
say
him
something
down,
about
bro.
that.
I was gonna lock him down like Miami-Dade County, bro. I was gonna lock him down, bro. Okay, bro, he got traded. I was so pissed, bro. We've been talking, yapping back at each other, bro, for the longest, dude. And bro, I saw he was in that trade. I was like, fuck, bro. Like we gotta both make the playoffs, or now I gotta wait till next season to hope to line up against him, bro.
Oh,
So
man,
to
maybe
be
the
honest with you, bro,
tournament. Who
I'm
knows?
pissed, bro. I'm pissed. Yeah, man.
That
But let me tell you, bro, it's not my whole thing, bro, about the best DB, bro. People think it's being cocky, bro. It's not cocky, bro. It's confidence, bro. In my head, I'm the best, and if I don't think I'm the best, then why am I even gonna play? Why am I gonna line up? You feel me?
right. But let's go off. That was a tier 2. Is there a captain in specific that you're like, bro? Like I'm not even worried about you, bro.
Show me some captain, and I'll tell you right now.
All right, I'm gonna the captains that are playing receiver. So, Dusty, Georgie, Paulie, Cece, Lewis, AJ, Jordan. Pretty much those.
Nah, man, bro. My thing is, dude, I think Lewis is the best one out of all of them. AJ has his trademark, post corner post, but I think a lot of those guys are like one, trick ponies. You know what I mean? Like Georgie is a different game. Georgie's underneath. Georgie does his thing. So Georgie lines up wide, but he's not gonna give me that challenge where like I'm looking for, bro. I like lining up against, I like lining up against Chris D. Like I can say when I used to play against Chris D, bro, I used to love, following Chris D, chasing Chris D. And Chris D was fire. Playing Beaky, I love playing against guys like Eric Laura. Bro, that's, that's a challenge, bro. That's a challenge, bro. You know what I mean? But like, CC runs, his knee, CC, you just got to be really on your toes, bro. Like I play against CC and I feel like I got to do like cone drills like the week before and, make sure my side-to-side work is like legit. Guys like Lulu, Lulu plays center and bro, he's a nightmare, bro. He's a nightmare. Like I'm not almost relieved he's at quarterback, but bro, at center, you put him in the middle of the field and bro, you have everything to cover.
Yeah,
like,
every fucking route
crazy,
possible.
Bro,
oh,
dude,
man.
and it's wild. And with that guy, wow.
So from the captains, who do you think are the best? Give me like aside from yourself, give me two really good defensive players that you're like, fuck, these guys are dogs on the defensive side of the ball.
Defensively. Um, I'm gonna keep bringing up Chris D. I keep telling him all the time he's a fat ass. He gets heavy every now and then. Then he gets light. But bro, Chris D, when he's consistent and he knows what he wants and he's legit in it. Chris D is great on fucking defense. Baca can be a sneaky ass safety when he wants to be. Obviously Peaky, I'm gonna bring him back up, even though he's not friends with me right now, and I'm not friends with him. But Peaky can play corner, he can play safety. He's a guy that you got him on defense, and you normally have the leverage on the other side. You know what I mean? On your
Right.
side.
Right. Who do you think is like the worst defender? You see people say, "Oh, Monchi's not really a receiver. He's a DB. This and that. Yada yada yada." So, but like when they line up against you, they're getting
Nah,
cooked.
bro. That I kept hearing. You mean a defender?
Yeah.
A
But that you
defender,
have
bro.
that,
Like I love Mo. I love Mo. I love Mo. But bro, when I like stopped playing flag for a little bit because I got serious for work, I couldn't play Monday nights or Wednesday nights, and bro, everybody was telling me, bro, Mo's the best corner out there right now. Mo's the best corner
I
out
was hearing
there, and
that. Yeah.
yeah, Mo's good. And I'm like, damn, is he locking shit down like that? I'm like, fuck, is it like that? Like, but I would say Mo, bro. I mean, I've seen him. He's good. Fuck Joe, and I'm gonna bring up Joe. And Joe asked me to play on Switch one time. And like I said, one reason I didn't want to play on Switch is because I didn't want to move, anybody around. They already had their set pieces. But it was a 5-man tournament, and they're like, play with us. I'm like, bro, what am I gonna play? And he's like, oh, you play corner. I'm like, bro, but that's Mo, and I think Baca. I forgot who the other corner was. And they're like, no, we'll move Mo to the middle. So then John, after, starts bringing up a conversation. He compared me and Mo. I'm like, so why are you putting me at corner, and then you put Mo in the middle if you think Mo's better than me? And
That's
he's like,
true.
no, bro, because Mo's faster. He's like, because Mo's faster side to side, and he chases the dropbacks. I'm like,
No.
bro, you're just a fucking asshole. I
No,
hate
but
Johan and his
that
shiny
doesn't
ass
make
head
I mean, I
sometimes.
get what he's trying to do, but if you think about it, if he's quote unquote the best corner, right? Why are you gonna take the
You don't
best
move him from where
corner
he's at.
away from his position? Why are we gonna put Johan, that's the arguably the best quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks, and make him play center? Like what's the logic behind that? Like, it is
And
what it
like I
is,
said, bro, there's no knock on Mo. I think Mo's great.
No, he is.
But
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
facts.
bringing up, like I said, I'd ask people straight up, like, bro, who's locking shit down? Who's the best out there? I've been gone. I was only playing like tournaments, every month, every 2-3 months. And bro, I kept hearing Mo, and I'm like, damn, bro, I'm like, for real? I'm like, not that I was surprised, but then Johan moved, him to middle, moved me to corner for that one tournament. And I was like, bro, it is what it is. Like I said, I love the guy. Love Mo. Mo, I love you. If you're listening, I love you to death. I'm not talking shit. But like
Get
I said,
healthy. Get healthy.
get right, bro. Get right.
What QB would you hate to play with in Dundee?
Hate to play with, bro. Any QB that's gonna talk shit to you, bro. Like I said, any QB that's gonna talk shit to you, bro. Like I said, man, I don't mind trying to coach people, trying to work people up, but I could tell you, for example, Eddie has been trying to trade me on David Davila. I love Big David, but I've seen enough of his games where I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. I've repped them Monday nights, Wednesday nights. I repped them at tournaments, and all season long. He's like, bro, you need a quarterback. You need a quarterback. I'll give you David. I'll give you David. I'm like, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
What did he want back?
Bro, he was trying to steal Ernie. I'm like, dude, you're not getting Ernie. I'm
That
like,
wasn't
I
gonna
don't
get
care if Ernie's
approved.
missing.
Well,
I
I don't
don't
know. His
care if
DDPA
Ernie's missing
sucks,
four
but
weeks. I'm like, I don't care if Ernie's missing 4 weeks and he's only here for playoffs. Like, I'm not trading Ernie for Davila. Like, nah, Ernie's way too valuable. Way too valuable.
is there any other trades that none of us know about that could have gone through or they got offered to you that you could release here on the hot seat?
Bro, Perra was trying that whole crazy 3-team wild scenario, bro. Perra was trying to snag me in there, bro.
Oh
Perra was trying
shit!
to snag me in there. Yeah. But I was trying to say, man, I was laughing. But I'm like, bro, if you can make it happen, make it happen. He's like, bro, is your thigh straight? You know, are you good? Am I gonna draft? I mean, I'm gonna trade for you and get fucked. I'm like, bro, I'm fine. I'm like, bro, if you think you can pull a trade like that off, like, do you? But he said, one of the other teams or a part of it, we're backing out, we're flaking. So, but
I
bro,
always
like,
wondered
bro, I
like
got it in the works.
as a captain because like how would that work? Because like I know how it works, but like for you since you're a rookie, right? You're the
And that
captain
was
of your
another
team.
thing,
You
yeah.
feel me? So like, are you gonna text the other two players and be like, "Yo, hey guys, this is what's happening," or are you gonna have the other team text to
That
ask
was
for the
another thing,
permission?
bro. Like, I didn't want to be
That's
honest
weird,
with
you
you.
know?
Like, Pena brought it up to me, and like, Pena brought it up to me, and Pena's like, bro, look, bro, you're going from a last place team to a first place team, flipping the record. So I'm like, damn, but obviously that's fire. I'm like, bro, you talk to my guys. I mean, that's not something I'm gonna bring up to my dudes. Like, Ernie said it, from day one, and Jeremy from the beginning. He's a quote unquote vet. He said, bro, you got to make trades, and if there's a trade that you feel you have to do, or you think benefits the team, or we feel benefits the team, we can pull the trigger on it. That's how it is. So the vibes always been, bro. If in my opinion, bro, I don't want to be trading. Like, to be honest with you, I like to ride and die with the ship. I actually gave Bach a shit when he left to the Titans. But then, bro, it's exactly what John says, bro. You got to trade. You got to do things because staying put and, it's
Yeah,
very
because
rare. Or, I mean,
the thing that I've learned too is like yeah, like you're gonna have your original team, which is fine, right? But like if other teams are trying to get better, and if other teams are trying to do other shit, and you're just sitting here, like that's not gonna benefit you.
yeah,
That's not gonna
no.
benefit you. Like you have
Nah,
to
bro.
play
And I
that
told
game.
John from the beginning, I'm like, bro, I'm not trading. I told John, I'm like, I'm not trading. Bro, I think we even spoke to Ernie, bro. Like, funny, bro. We even talked to Ernie. I'm like, Ernie, we talked as a team. I'm like, Ernie, fuck it. Week 3, we're gonna go and we're not gonna trade you, bro. Like, we're gonna ride out. Ernie's a damn dog. Hey, you're my boy, bro. Appreciate you, bro. And then like a day passed by or 2 days passed by, and we sat there. And we're like, fuck, dog. I think we got to trade Ernie. I sat there.
I mean,
I sat there.
you guys had your
And like
best week, right?
I was getting bro. We had our best week, bro. And to be honest with you, bro, we should have. It sounds corny, and maybe everyone's gonna say that, bro. But I feel like we should have gone, 4-0, 3-0, like minimum, bro. Minimum. Like the
4-0 is
Bucks
very tough
game,
to do in this league.
the yeah, bro. And I said it in the group chat to Andres, bro. I said the Bucks game that we lost was 2-0. It was 2-1, bro. We shitted that game. Like, we had like 4 touchdowns that we either dropped or we had called back. That was just trash. And then Hollywood, man, I love Hollywood, bro. He balled out all 3 games. But bro, midway through game 2, he goes, "Hey man, I don't think I'm gonna be here for the last game." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Bro, I gotta go to work." I'm like, "What the fuck you mean you gotta go to work, bro?" I'm like, "Dude, like we've had to do it. We've been here. We've had the schedule all week." He's like, "Bro, I know, but they called me last minute. I have to go." I'm like, "Fuck, bro." I'm like, whatever, bro. It is what it is. So we finished. We were 2-1. We were 2-1. And we had to play the 49ers. And I had no idea the 49ers had 4 guys, right? So Hollywood leaves, and then we ended up playing 4-4. And bro, I think we got shellacked. Like, Jordan and Petey just kicked our ass, like, easy. Like, they're just running handoffs. One guy was on a wheel. It was either Jordan wide open or Petey wide open. And bro, after the game, I go to Chris D, and I'm like, bro, Chris D's like, "Oh, how'd you do?" I'm like, "Bro, he fucking lost. Hollywood bounced." He's like, "Bro, what do you mean Hollywood left?" I'm like, "Bro, yeah, man. He said he had to go to work." Bro, and Darcy's walking by. Darcy goes, Darcy goes, "Work." Darcy goes, "What you mean work?" I'm like, "No, man. He told me he had to go. He had to go work at some school or some shit. He had to go something about LeBron's kid." He goes, bro. Chris D starts laughing. I'm talking about like dying, bro. He's like, "Bro, you're serious? You're real?" I'm like, "Bro, no, like he really left." I'm like, "Why? What's up?" He goes, "Bro, he went to go watch LeBron's kid play a basketball game." I'm like, "Dude."
Bro,
I'm like, "Dude."
I would be
I'm
heated,
like,
bro.
"Bro,
I
like I
I
heard
would
it
bitch at
after,
my
bro. I heard
captain.
it after. I heard it after. Dude, 2-1. Like, 2-1, and then we're about to face a team that has 4 dudes where, we don't have to rotate. We don't have to do none of that shit. And bro, I hear that after the game, like after we just got our asses kicked, and bro, I was low-key hot. Like,
I mean,
it took everything away from him balling. From him balling, like he balled out great. Like, to him, where I turned around and I was like, dog. I was like, that's like, it was fucked up. It was fucked up. He told me in the chat we were giving a shit for it. Like, he thought we were kidding, but I'm like, nigga, it's not a joke, bro. Like, you really fucked us. Like, again, we got our asses kicked.
bro.
We got our asses kicked
Done
because you
deal,
bounced.
bro. Like this shit. this shit fucking matters a lot to us, bro. Like the way I think
No,
about it
man.
too
And
is
to hit me in the middle of the game like that, bro, I was like, dude.
to a lot of these guys that don't really play flag football like that competitively and stuff like that. To them, this is like the highest stage. To them, this is like the best thing in the world. You feel me? So like, fuck, bro.
Yeah, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I've
Y'all are nice. I would have
never committed
destroyed
to
him.
it because I had, the time to do it.
Right.
Bro, like I said, like it already happened, bro. So it was what it was. But then, it's like you said, but then you look at the standings and everyone's talking about the Raiders, and I forgot what other team is right there above me. I think the Saints. They have like one more win than us. And you feel me? That one
I
game
mean,
could
it
have made the
matters. It's
difference.
gonna
You feel
matter. I
me?
mean, every game matters. As
No,
ironic as
it's
that
gonna matter.
sounds,
No, it
every
matters. Every game matters, bro.
point,
And I heard
every
that, and I
point
was like,
differential matters too, bro. Like shit like that matters.
yeah.
But it's been a very good hot seat so far. So we're gonna end this with the last two questions here. So, who will you never ever draft in done deal? So you saw the players, you've seen a lot of things, you've heard a lot of stuff. Who is somebody you're like, bro? I don't want that guy on my team. I don't care what tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever tier it
Give me
is.
minus Pablo.
Minus Pablo, yes. Don't give me the
Yeah.
easiest fucking answer.
I'm definitely not gonna give you the easy answer because Pablo, that is just like, sorry, Pablo, never again, bro, never. I don't care if you're there tier 4 or 5. Like, I'd rather grab a fat guy with one leg that can't see through one eye. Like, I'm straight, bro. I'm good
You
as
guys
fuck.
heard it here or you guys heard it here first. That's
But
crazy,
who
bro.
will draft, bro? Damn, give me some tier 2s real quick, bro, because there was some crazy ones that I was hearing. I'm sorry, I
Tier
keep asking for
twos.
help, bro.
Okay, so tier twos
But
was
there was
Anthony,
some that I heard that I was like,
Ian, KP, Jonathan, Mark, Ricky, Pablo, Julio, Marshall, Daniel, Kevin, Jerry, Julio, Willie, Julian, Dax, Enzo, Remet, Mikey, Chris, Alfarito. Those are all the tier twos.
damn. Okay, definitely not drafting Mikey. Mikey talks too damn much, and my girl is like, I gotta talk too much. You like, we can't. No. My girl's
He's good
committed
for
to
the
me. My
league,
girl's
though,
like,
bro.
no, bro.
He
He's
does.
great for the league.
He's
great
annoying.
for the
Every
league,
time
but
he
I
talks,
can't have him
whatever,
under my tent. I can't let him in the tent.
I played against him. Every word just went toot toot like, and it's crazy because he gets to some people, and I'm like, bro, like, y'all really have to be like this, like weak minded to let this guy
Bro,
get to you.
yeah, he's wild, bro. I
Right.
love him, bro, but I can't. No, I'm not drafting Mikey, bro. I love him to death, and I don't mean to bring him up. He's a popular answer, or popular, one here.
Right.
But nah, man, I can't. He talks too damn much, bro. He talks
I
way too
feel
damn
you.
much for
I
me.
feel you. I feel you. Damn. I already imagine if Mikey and Ray Martinez would be on the same team, that would be dangerous. Those guys don't stop
That'd be
talking.
a fireworks guy. Fireworks.
So here at the hot seat, we like to end the questions with giving you the opportunity. So any question you would like to ask me, I will answer with 100% honesty. Maybe something that you've been interested to ask about the league or anything. Feel free to ask me.
So what the hell drove you guys to make Joanna a partner, bro?
So this is
Bro, I love Joan. I don't know how he does this to people, bro.
This is a good question. Look,
bro, he's the most manipulative, smartest motherfucker I know. He's so fucking smart. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. But you know how many times I've texted him on the side and I told him, "You were fucking right. Like you were right." I tell him all the time, "You were fucking right. You were right."
He knows how to talk to people. Like everything. That's the most important
bro, it's
thing.
No surprise, and it's no surprise that Done Deal's been growing, and it's been better. Like everyone has their part, but I'm not surprised that he's like a big part of the reason why, bro.
Look,
like I'm gonna give him his props. Fuck that
there's
guy.
two Johans, right? There's Johan the player, and Johan the owner. Johan the owner is easily one of the best decisions, one of the best things or whatever. Like that guy is genius, great ideas. I haven't even come up with that many ideas or that many suggestions. I can't even remember much. Johan has fucking genius. I would never take that away from him ever again. If anybody is ever going to say anything bad about him as an owner, I will step right up and be like, bro, you're a fucking idiot. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The guy just came into Done Deal, loved it, spoke to Andres, got us involved. Like, bro, great ideas. He's just very smart. He just knows what to do and how to do it. And he knows the community, more than anybody, As a player, fuck that guy. Respectfully.
Yeah, no, dude.
No, respectfully.
Dude,
Fuck that guy. Like
I said it, bro. He's
I
an
never want to
asshole.
play with
He's an
him.
asshole, bro.
I don't text me. Don't hit me up. Don't draft me. I'm not listening to you. No. He's bro. It's crazy
Bro,
how
I
like
told him
from
straight up, I'm like,
afar
bro,
he
don't you
gets to
ever
people,
draft
bro.
me.
And he's good at it, bro. He's good at it, man. He's trying to win. He's trying to do what he does, and he gets to people, man.
Bro,
He's good at his shit,
bro. He's a dick, bro. You know, it's my first year, so before the draft, I said this a couple times. Before the draft, you know, I was looking at everybody, and like I said, I saw Pablo, and I'm like, you know, I think Pablo can draw to me, bro. And I see John, I go to John, like before the draft, he's like, bro, you know, it's a good pick, bro. Bro, it's a good pick, fire pick, bro. Like that's straight. Like you and him, like legit. So, bro, I felt like confidence in myself. I'm like, you know, bro, fuck it. Like I feel better about the pick, and I was a little edgy. I was thinking maybe going Kevin, so Kevin can throw his little 5-yard balls to me, whatever. I was still between Kevin and Pablo. And bro, John's like, bro, nasty pick. Bro, I walk up on the podium, like, you know, chest out, happy as fuck. I go to John, I give him my pick. I go, bro, what I told you. He goes, damn, dog. Hey, it's nice. Bro, he goes, first thing, he goes on thing, he goes, and the first reach of the draft. I'm like, bro, you're
got your ass.
I'm like, dude, you're a dick. I'm like, you're a dick, bro. I'm like, you're just an asshole, bro. Like, you're an asshole. But it's exactly what you said, bro. Like, as a player and like other things, like, he says to himself, he's like, bro, you can't trust me. And like, bro, it's I just got a taste of it, and I'm already like, I'm gonna say I'm scared, but I'm already like worried about him being a captain. I'm like, bro, this guy's gonna like. I've heard he just
bro.
does
The
damage,
thing is, there was
damage.
this rule that were like, bro, nobody trade with you on. Nobody trade with you on. No one do this. No one do that. But people still do it.
No, he better not even hit
And
my line.
I mean, and I get it
He
because
better not even try it.
you shouldn't like technically. This is my logic. When like I think about it as fantasy football, when I trade in fantasy football, I'm worried about my team and I'm trying to make my team better. I'm not trying to think about your team, right? But I think in done deals, sometimes in certain situations, it matters, right? Like you can't give Yohan this certain player because holy shit, you give this guy this player, this and that. It's like fuck. Like now the Seahawks, they get Ricky, they got this and this and that. They just became even better now, you know. Like and they gave him to Peaky, you know, like shit like that. Like, but I get the other team's side, so it's always that back and forth. But yeah, bro, he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, bro.
So last but not least,
I'm gonna come back. You asked me who I'm never gonna draft. He might not be there, but I would never draft Joan. Never in a million years. You can't pay me. You can't pay me to draft him. I don't care.
He might draft you,
and I'll go 0-5.
If you do the if you're gonna play in the tournament.
You want to laugh? You want to laugh?
Yeah.
You want to laugh? I go to the tournament. He's like, bro, I might throw it. I'm like, bro, if you pick me, I'll drop. He goes, no, you'll drop passes, but you won't drop. I'm like, you're a fucking asshole, bro.
Don't worry, bro. If you get drafted, he can't trade you in the tournament. So that's the only good part.
No, yeah, he can, bro. There's time to trade before.
Oh shit! If you do get drafted, you're right. Oh, you're right. Never mind. You're right.
Nobody's safe, bro. Over. You're not safe with that guy. You're not safe with that guy.
You're right.
Bro.
Okay, look. Man. So this is something I like to end it off with now. So I'm gonna give you 3 players, right? And I'm gonna tell you them. I'm gonna tell you their stats. And you have to pick one out of these 3 that you're gonna rock with for the rest of the season. This is gonna be your guy, right? Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you the name of the player. So player number 1 is 23 for 46, 24 flag pulls, 30 catches, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 passing interception, 9 receiving touchdowns, and 3 interceptions caught. That's player number 1. So player number 1 has a little bit of everything. Player number 2, just 1 for 1, not important. 19 flag pulls, 43 catches, 10 touchdowns, 1 sack, 2 interceptions.
Okay.
And player number 3, never thrown a ball, 24 flag pulls, 35 catches, 10 touchdowns, and 4 caught interceptions.
I don't know why I like player 2 more than anybody.
Player 2 is Mikey himself.
Fucking fuck. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I kind of screwed you. Player number 1 was Pablo. I really wanted you to pick him. Player number 2 is Mikey, and player number 3 was Ham. So you picked the 2 guys. I kind of sabotaged you there.
I'm trying to pick a guy that I'm looking at. I'm like, bro, you know, he doesn't throw the ball too much. He gets catches. He gets touchdowns. I'm like, bro, you know, that's stuff that I don't need to do. You feel me? When I get on offense, if someone else can do the heavier work, that's fine with me. Hollywood, I love the fact that Hollywood wants a handoff and wants to run around.
Right.
But I heard those stats. I'm like, bro, that sounds more like my guy. God damn, Mikey, I love you, but fuck.
Well, you heard it here first. Monchi and Mikey, maybe next season. Who knows? The match made in heaven. Thank you for coming on the
Might have
hot
to go
seat.
back on my word.
Appreciate it. I've definitely been very entertained. It's definitely been a fun one. Is there any last words you have for Dundee?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, bro, right off rip. Like I've said, I told you guys out at the park, man. You guys got a great product, man. I love what you guys are doing, bro. So I'm excited to come back, bro. Looking forward to it, bro. I don't know
Thank
why
you,
the
man.
hell
I'm
I took
glad.
so long to come back.
I'm glad to have you in the world's greatest league ever. You know what I'm saying? But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate y'all hearing. Hey Enzo, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, guys. Much love. No GGs. I'm out.